Back with Margot, our champion, is remarking how busy we are during the commercials. Yes. Well, I say often that the players cut the cards, so the only time you get a chance to cut the cards is during the break to go running out and get set for the next game. Cards all cut. You feel lucky now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, still, yeah.
Good. Okay, Margot, let's get set for the next match. Two brand new decks of cards and a new challenger on Card Sharks. Michael Fox. Hello, Michael. Good to have you here. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
My name is Michael Fox. I'm originally from London, England. I've lived in California for some years now, in Yorba Linda. I've been in the transportation business for many years, and I currently work for a foreign railroad.
Did you ever sell a bubbly, effervescent tonic?
No, that's my father.
Oh, I see. Good to have you here, Michael. Good luck in the match as you play the lower cards, the blue cards. Margot, the champion, the upper cards, the red cards. Margot, we asked 100 brides-to-be. These are all women who plan to be married within the next 6 months. Do you and your fiancé plan to use some form of birth control? How many brides-to-be said yes?
In this advanced day and age, quite a few will use birth control in the beginning. I would say about 60.
60.
Yeah.
Some of them, after a few years, want to use it at the end. Michael, higher or lower?
Well, I think because of economic reasons and the difficulties that face all young or newlywed people, I would say that a higher number would exercise birth
Even
control.
higher than that. The actual number of brides-to-be who plan to use some form of birth control is 85. It is higher, Michael. And, Michael, you start off with a 3.
Up. Higher.
Higher than a 3. Oh, no. Another 3. There's those doubles. Margot, that gives you a free chance to play a 3 of your own.
That's pretty good. Higher, please.
Higher than a 3? Yes, that time it is.
I like to freeze.
Gonna freeze it right there, and we'll fill in the
6.
space for Michael. And the question to you, Michael. We asked 100 married men, if you found a photograph of a beautiful woman, you married, Michael?
No.
No, okay. Think of yourself in this position. If you found a photograph of a beautiful woman tucked under the windshield wiper of your car with a note asking you to call her, would you call her? How many married men said they would call the beautiful woman?
No, I think because of curiosity and what might ensue from this
You
telephone
sure you're not in
call.
the diplomatic corps, Michael?
Well, diplomacy is cultivated hypocrisy, isn't it? I would say 53.
53 would call the beautiful woman, Margot.
I would say it sounds very inviting, but a lot of married men are very truthful and pretty straight. I would say a little lower, just a little bit.
Lower.
Mm-hmm.
The actual number of married men who, if they found a photograph of a beautiful woman with a note asking them to call, would call her is 35. It's lower. Margot. Margot, we left off with a 6. You have the right to change it.
Okay, higher.
You're going to play the 6?
Yeah.
And she goes higher than a 6. You're right with an 8.
I like to freeze.
Oh. See, Margot, knowing you now, I figured you would not freeze on the 8. I don't know why. Question to you, Margot. We asked 100 driving instructors. Have you ever gotten a ticket for speeding? How many driving instructors admitted they had gotten a speeding ticket?
Yes, like everyone else. They get speeding tickets too, and they drive like everyone else. I would say about 38.
38. You gotten speeding tickets, Margot?
Yeah, I've gotten.
Oh, Michael, higher or lower than 38?
Well, I think a driving instructor must be a conservative driver to begin with, and I think the number would be lower.
Lower. The actual number of driving instructors who have gotten a speeding ticket is 55, not lower. Margot. Well,
Speeding tickets so fast these days anyhow, so easy.
we're looking at an 8, Margot.
I'll take a I can change since
Yes,
I
you
won the
can.
question. Yes, I want to change it.
Changing the 8 to
Yeah.
a queen.
Oh yeah, that's much better. Lower.
Lower than a queen.
Please?
It is a 10.
Oh God. Okay. I take a chance and go lower.
For the first game of the match, lower than a 10. Oh no! Not lower, and Michael still has a chance to play off a 3 and call this
Higher.
higher than a 3. This time it is higher, a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. Yes, a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. No, a king. And you lose all 3 of them. And with Michael needing 4 cards, Margot needing just 2, it is sudden death. Michael, we asked 100 women. If we could give you the power to read minds, but limited it to either men's or women's minds, women said they would choose to read men's minds.
63.
63 would want to read a man's mind rather than a woman, Margot.
I would say women have a lot of intuition and they could read men better than their own kind. I would say a little higher.
Higher.
Little bit.
The actual number of women who would choose to read only men's minds is 82. It is higher, Margot. Margot, you need 2 cards. Michael needs all 4. You have control. Do you want to play it or pass it?
I play it. It's a queen, so I go a little lower. It better be.
You're going to play that queen yourself?
Yeah.
And one mistake and Michael wins. You need these 2.
Lower.
It is lower, a 3.
Oh, well, I have to play this one. It's so low. It's a 3. It has to be higher.
Higher
please.
than a 3 for the win. Yes, she did it. Game 1 to the champion. And $100 will set up for game 2. You surprised me, Margot, playing that. I thought you might pass it to Michael since he needed 4 cards there. But it worked out for you. You got the first game, and here come the next cards off the top of the same 2 decks. Margot, the question goes to you. We asked 100 expectant fathers. Well, they weren't expectant. Their wives were expectant. These are all men whose wives are at least 6 months pregnant. Would you like your wife to breastfeed your new baby? How many men said they would like their wife to breastfeed the new baby?
A lot of husbands would love their wives to breastfeed because it's good for the baby and it's natural and it's the best way to go. I would say 80.
80 would like their wives to breastfeed, Michael.
I think that the number is going to be lower.
Lower.
Just lower.
The actual number of men who would like their wife to breastfeed their new baby is 86. Not lower. Margot, very close to having it right on. And Margot, your base card is a 5. Do you want it?
I would like to change it.
Changing the 5 to a jack. Good change.
Okay, naturally lower.
Lower than a jack? Yes, a 2.
Oh, higher.
Higher than a 2. It is a king.
Lower, naturally.
Lower than a king.
Please.
Oh, no, an 8. And again,
That was
someone
bad
loses
luck.
a bundle of cards. Michael, a break for you. You've got a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. Yes, a 7.
Higher.
Risking it higher. It is a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. A freeze. Freezing. Michael needs 1 card to tie up the match. And the question to you, Michael. We asked 100 psychiatrists across the country. Which do you think is a stronger emotion? Love or fear? How many psychiatrists said love is a stronger emotion?
Well, personally, I think that fear is a stronger emotion than love. And I would imagine that 58 psychiatrists.
58 psychiatrists said that love is a stronger emotion.
No, I say lower because fear is a stronger, lower, less
say lower.
psychiatrists,
The
yeah.
actual number of psychiatrists who said love is a stronger emotion than fear is 36. It's lower, Margot. Yeah, fear is very high up there. Margot, you have a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. No, a queen. Big break for Michael. You get a chance to play off the 8 to call it for the game.
Change the card.
You cannot change it. You did not win the question.
The next one is lower.
Lower. For the win? No, it's not lower. It's a 10. And you couldn't take advantage of it. And now we go to the next question. Still, Michael needs 1 card. Margot, we found 100 women on a diet and asked them, women on a diet,
Yeah.
right now, if you saw a chocolate chip cookie lying on the sidewalk, would you pick it up and eat it? How many desperate dieters said they would pick it up and eat it?
Not too many, because they stick to their diet. American women have a lot of push. They stick to it, and if it lies in the sidewalk?
Yes.
Oh no. Out of desperation, I would say 10 years, perhaps.
10 would pick it up
The
and eat
highest.
it, Michael.
In view of where the cookie is, I think even lower than that.
Lower. The actual number of women dieters who would pick a cookie off the sidewalk and eat it is 2. It's lower, Michael. Yeah, they're not going to do it. Now you can change that 8, Michael.
I will change the 8.
Big change for Michael, who needs this game. It is a 7. Little better.
The next card is higher.
Higher than a 7 to tie up the match? Yes, for the Jack, he did it. And we are tied at 1 game apiece. We'll play the tiebreaker, but right now we're going to take time out for this. And we've got a tie at 1-1. We'll set up with the tiebreaker with just 3 cards up there and 3 questions here. Michael, the question goes to you in the tiebreaker. We asked 100 men. Is it natural for a man to remain faithful to one woman all his life? How many men said it is natural for a man to remain faithful?
Because of the supposedly roving nature of the male, I would say a low number. I'd estimate about 20.
20 think it's right to remain faithful.
I would say it's a little bit higher because they are truthful to their wives, but they still, some of them.
Okay, you say higher. I understood that. The actual number of men who said it is natural for a man to remain faithful to one woman all his life is 71. Very much higher. Margot.
Oh, much higher.
Margot, you start with a 5.
A 5. Could I change it?
You could indeed. You asked so sweetly. Changing the 5 to a king.
Oh, that's good. Lower.
Lower than a king. Yes, a 7.
Oh,
Now.
a 7. Oh my gosh. I tried lower.
Lower, going against the odds and risking it for the win. Lower than a 7. Yes, for the 2. She did it. Well, your instincts were right there, Margot. Michael, thank you so much for joining us. You're a delightful gentleman. I appreciate you coming. And you've got, of course, got $100 for the game and some nice parting gifts. Michael Fox. Thank you, Michael. Margot, come on down here. What prompted you to go lower than that 7?
Intuition. I get when I look on the cards and see the general layout of the pictures and everything. I don't know. It's
From the back, huh?
Yeah, it's a little psychic.
Oh.
No, not from the back. I go by the pictures that face me.
Oh.
It's like a design.
Oh, good. I'm sure we all understood that, friends. So when everybody thinks that it's going to be higher, therefore it is going to be lower.
Not always, but
Oh.
sometimes.
But that time, everybody said higher, so it had to be lower.
I don't listen to everybody.
Oh.
I listen to for myself.
Good.
They think perhaps they tell me.
See that well. What do you know? Come back tomorrow, and we'll watch Margot see if she can make some money over there with that logic or the money card. Bye-bye.
One of our polling groups will receive Philco 25-inch color TV, quality and beauty in Mediterranean styling, genuine pecan veneers and hardwood solids, featuring Color-Right automatic picture control system, furnished by Philco Consumer Electronics. And some of our contestants will receive a Blue Luster shampoo or a new Blue Luster Plus carpet shampoo, with grease cutters and brightness to remove ground-in dirt and grime, and a selection of Tenti products, the great new building set from Hasbro. With Tenti, it's a snap to be a better builder. And bag sealer from General Electric. Custom seal and cut the size bag you need in seconds. Bag material stores inside. And from West Clocks, the smartly styled compact Big Ben solid state LED digital AM FM instant on clock radio. West Clocks looks ahead in time, a Tally Industries company. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.